So let us begin with our tip of the month, and Bridget Cotton. Are you ready, Bridget?
I'm here and ready.
Okay, so take it away.
All right. So one of the big questions I think that we always get from a lot of our clients and just in general is when it comes to advertising on Facebook, what's the difference between Facebook ads and boosted posts, and really what's better to use? So overall, I like to use Facebook ads, and here's a couple reasons why. Next slide, please. So number one reason is it's better for achieving your marketing objectives. With boosted posts, they're really gauged more towards adding more engagement to your social profile, to your Facebook page. So when you're creating these boosted posts, the Facebook algorithm is really working to create more engagement, looking at the same audiences that already like your post to begin with. Whereas with Facebook ads, you can gear it to a wider audience and gain more clients and look for a bigger audience and more people to tap into. Next slide. So for example, we did a test run. We created a sample boosted post and a sample Facebook ad with the same parameters using the ages of 18 and up to 65 years of age. They were pet lovers. They were in the Monterey Bay area. And the reach was, the difference in reach was incredible. We literally got 56,000 for the Facebook ad and only 37,000 for the boosted post. So literally the 50% difference in the range. Next slide. The next big factor is your placement choices. When it comes to a boosted post, you're limited to the Facebook or Instagram feeds and Messenger compared to Facebook ads where there's, I think, like 20 million different options on there. Feeds, search, stories, articles, in-stream. So when you're creating some of your media, like videos or collages, it just makes them that much more impactful. Next slide. There's also a big difference in control over your ad spend. So when you're boosting when you're doing a boosted post, you're basically just doing the amount of time you want the boosted post to show up more often, and your how much you want to spend. Compared to a Facebook ad, you actually can pay for a greater cost per click, your daily budget, the length of the ad, and even the time of day that you want it to show up on people's feeds. Next slide. And you also have more range as far as your media options. So like I said before, you can run a video ad, you can do carousels. And with those carousels, you can even create separate images with separate text for each one, highlighting different parts of your businesses or different products that you're trying to sell. Whereas with the boosted post, you only can show that single image or video or collage, leaving you less of an impact. And right now, there is so much competition out there, and people are looking for attractive graphics, things that are going to grab their attention. Next slide. Now, there is a strategy to using boosted posts. I don't want you to say, like, totally discount them from your marketing strategy. But I would say that boosted posts, you need to think of them very strategically. You'll see a lot of these recommendations like, hey, this post is doing better than 90% of your other posts. Well, that's great, but remember that you're trying to get the most out of your ad spend, and you're trying to make the biggest impact possible. So you're not just wanting to compete against yourself, you're wanting to send a very clear message out to your audience and out to a greater audience of exactly what your business is about. Next slide. So thank you for listening to my quick tip of the month. If there's any questions, I'd be happy to answer them right now.